if you buy the notion that most Met fans are Jet fans and most Jet fans are Met fans, yesterday was one of the greatest offseason days in all of our lifetimes. The New York Jets got essentially, although the deal's not done, they got Aaron Rodgers. And then at about 3:30 this morning, the New York Mets got the news that they were expecting to happen at some point, at some time this year, because you just don't deserve good things. And that is the end of Edwin Diaz's Met career. He is out for the year now. It is official. He has a patella tendon injury. Surgery's happening. And Timmy the Trumpets will not be heard at Citi Field again. Big Mac's got an ear-to-ear grin. Tommy's been crying all day. And then there's my partner, Evan Roberts. Good afternoon, Evan. How are you today?
I've had better days. There have been days I've enjoyed more than today, that's for sure.
Like, I don't know,
yesterday? Yeah. Dude, this sucks, man.
Yeah, not good.
And
not good.
I'm not going to do what everyone else is going to do because I don't believe it. I'm not going to sit here and whine about the World Baseball Classic. I'm not going to put it on this tournament. This is just unfortunate. That's all it is. I mean, it is just horrible, horrible luck that a guy who was so dominant last year or hopeful was going to be dominant this year was the difference between the Mets and everybody else. The Mets have a good team. The Mets still have a good team. But the thing that the Mets had, I hate to say had, but had, that the Braves don't have, that the Phillies didn't have, that the Dodgers don't have, that the Yankees don't have, is a dominant, you can turn out the lights closer.
Yeah.
That's what Edwin Diaz was last year. That's what we expected this year. And that's gone. And that just sucks.
Yeah, I tell you, probably makes my big reveal a little bit easier in a couple weeks before opening day. Now that you don't have a closer, it also changes, I think, to a certain extent, your comment that people did not like a little while ago when you said you prefer the Timmy the Trumpet over Enter Sandman.
Well,
guess you won't be hearing that for a while now. Yeah. And it was a blow.
You know, hold on,
a body blow.
I want to talk
body blow.
I want to talk about Mariano Rivera for a second.
Why?
I have great respect. I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
Because I'll never forget that day in Kansas City when Mariano Rivera was shagging fly balls and he tore his knee up.
That's right.
The official injury
I remember that, sure.
And he was ruled out for the entire season, and it was freaking devastating. I was devastated for my friends who were Yankee fans. You lost somebody that, with all due respect to Edwin Diaz, he is not. Mariano Rivera, the greatest closer of all time.
Sure.
And he missed the entire season, and it sucked. And you know what the Yankees did that year? They won 95 games and went to the American League Championship Series. The moral of that story is this to my fellow Met fan. The season did not end last night in Florida. The season did not end today when Billy Epler read the MRI. It sucks. It's bad. It's unfortunate. The edge the Mets had over everybody else is gone. But this notion that the season is over is ridiculous. And I, for one, as negative as I may be, will not take part in that BS because I don't believe that.
Good for you.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? You're being anti-Evan. You're being positive.
No. I'm being real.
I like it.
Craig, I know this may be crazy to you. I actually watch baseball.
I know.
Who was the closer of the Astros last year? His name is Ryan Presley. He's fine. Who was the closer of the team that won the pennant last year? I forgot. Someone want to help me out? Who was the closer of the team that won the freaking pennant last year? Oh, I'll tell you, because it's the song you're going to hear at Citi Field every ninth inning. Sweet Home Alabama, David Robertson. Like, my point is, the Mets lost an edge with this injury.
Yeah.
A huge edge.
Yeah.
But the idea that it's the end of their season.
I have heard a lot of that today.
Because they don't have a closer to compete with who? Who's the closer of the Braves and the Phillies and the Dodgers that's scaring the crap out of you? Yeah, the Mets bullpen's going to be tested. Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, this is unfortunate. But the one thing I will not do today is take part in this funeral for the 2023 New York Mets. I'm sorry, I won't.
You may have heard that Aaron Rodgers is going to be a Jet.
Yeah. Oh, is that? Yes. All right. And you know what? Can I tell the audience needs to know something?
Needs to know what, Evan?
Someone broke me the news. Because last night,
Yeah.
I was watching Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and then all of a sudden FS1 flipped off of that game to go to Team USA.
As you would understand.
And I was
Right.
lazy. I said, well, I'm not going to flip over to FS2. I'm falling asleep. So
go.
I passed out before Puerto Rico got the final 3 outs.
Oh, man.
I woke up at 5 a.m.
Yep.
to 47 new text messages.
Well, a lot of people care about your Met fandom, I guess.
What's going on? The first message I got
Was?
Do you mind if I read it to you?
I don't mind at all.
So the first message I got,
Who is it from?
which I got at 4:36 a.m.
Now, who would have been awake at 4:36 a.m.? I know I was awake.
Yeah.
But who sent you the first text message?
Craig Carton knew. And let me make this clear. It wasn't the first text message. It was the most recent text message.
Okay.
And this gentleman wrote, Edwin Diaz out for the year. Good morning. And that's how I found out the news.
Yeah.
So thanks, Uncle Craig.
You're quite
Thanks
welcome.
for showing compassion. Thanks for wishing me a good morning. Why didn't you just say have a blessed day while you were at
Well,
it?
you didn't respond. I didn't have a chance to. Had you responded, I would have followed up with and have a blessed day. Because that's what I said.
I responded by saying, congratulations, you're the one, you stupid son of a,
And did I respond to that?
Yeah, you wrote woohoo.
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 I wrote woohoo.
Yeah, so Craig Carton's the one that broke me the news, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, listen, I'd rather be number 1 than be a number 2. I can tell you that right
Or
now.
47.
Certainly would want to come in 29th as our, competition. There's no such thing. What are we talking about? There's us and no one else. In any event, yeah, bad news. Edwin Diaz, the Mets season's over.
The Mets season is not over.
No, it feels
Edwin
like it's over. It's like a death has washed over the fan today. And all I did was cater the tournament viewing party with my friends at Talercio's in Middletown, New Jersey. That's all I did.
And I appreciate that.
And all Spike did was buy Bleecker Street Pizza.
He did.
I don't know why he doesn't go to John's. It's like 90 feet away, and it's better pizza, but he doesn't know he's from Philadelphia. All good. John, Bleeker's fine, too, out of his own pocket. And every now and then I checked in on you. And you're moping around.
Well, I was down.
And Tommy's moping around.
He's down.
And I went into the newsroom, and there's only one guy that works here anymore, and he was moping around. And the sales staff, they were moping until they heard they got free wings today.
And then they were happy.
And then they were the happiest people I saw. Oh, Talercio's wings? Ooh. And now they're all Yankee fans.
Yes.
Just like that. So, Evan, I'd like to tell you as a friend and as your partner, non-sexual, I'm here for you today.
No, thanks.
If you need a shoulder to cry on, I am here. I also am the bearer of good news for somebody else on our staff today as well. Today's the day that Big Mac got a suit fitting from Vincent at Shortino's Tailors in
So
Red
he
Bank,
got
New Jersey.
his suit fitting for the funeral of Edwin Diaz's Met career.
And
Is
I
that what
got
you're
to
saying?
tell you, what was impressive about it? The pants were too big.
Really?
Nice job, Big Mac.
at that.
We had to take those pants in 3 or 4 inches. That's my guy.
Look at
that
him.
keto's working. It doesn't look like it, but it really is.
Yeah. You're a good guy.
I am a good
Thanks a
guy.
lot. I
Aren't
appreciate it. Yes, the pants were too big. How about that?
Am
Who'd
I
have
lying?
thunk it?
I'm not. I'm telling
No,
the truth.
you are. They were too big.
Oh, they're way
And,
big.
you know,
Like
in
the
the-
pants almost fell down when they were so big.
In front of everyone in the glass case that I was getting dressed in front of entirely.
Yeah.
And of course, today's a pizza party, so the entire sales staff is in today, and it was just so everyone got a good show. I'm glad.
Well, look, the tournament started as well, and it's just other than the Met news, today's just one of those days you look forward to, coming into work.
Yeah, they kind of ruined it, though. This injury has ruined day one of the NCAA tournament. I do have good news. If my message didn't pump up Met fans, we have a message from our fearless leader, Steve Cohen.
He's gone! There's nothing we can do!
Who says Edwin Diaz is a great human and a fierce competitor. All of us at the Mets are shaken but determined to sustain our quest for a great season.
All right, first
we
off,
wish Edwin a speedy recovery.
Why don't we relax with the old, he's a great human.
No,
Like,
he is
that's
a
just
great-
not even normal.
He is a great human.
He might be a great guy, but it's like a robot.
He's a great human.
He is a great human.
Being.
I love having a great human on my roster. We will avenge his loss I mean,
We paid a great human $22 million a year.
We gave him $100 million when no one else was offering even 81. I mean, come on, man. I do feel bad that your season ended before it started.
The season is not over.
According to every Met fan I hear, call this radio
They're wrong.
station
They're
and host
wrong.
shows here, it seemed like it's the end of the world.
No.
I don't know what to tell you.
This is a damaging injury. I don't
Yeah.
want to downplay that aspect of it.
Are you upset that the trumpets are gone?
I'm going to miss it.
Just out of
But
curiosity.
I'm going to really enjoy Sweet Home Alabama for David Robertson.
I love how you pivot right to the next guy.
Man, because what's the option, Craig?
Let's go right to the next guy.
Craig, we're 2 weeks away from opening day.
Yeah.
Are you really going to give up on the season because the best closer in baseball's out? Adam Wainwright missed the year the Cardinals won the World Series. I can do this all day, and trust me, I won't, and I can bore you. It's about overcoming injuries. That's what great teams need to do, and that's what they've got to do.
Yeah.
And I'm still excited for opening day. Does it suck? Of course it does. Edwin Diaz became this electrifying performer. He's my 6-year-old's favorite player now that DeGrom is gone. Like, I get
Maybe
what
it's
he is.
Jet's fault.
Maybe it is.
Maybe, no disrespect, maybe he's a mush.
He is. He had a KD
know?
jersey and an Edwin Diaz
You're saying the
jersey.
kid loved KD, bang, then he goes. Then the
DeGrom.
anchor goes, then he goes. He was a DeGrom guy. Oh, my side hurts.
Yeah.
And now he's a Diaz guy, done for the year.
All Jets' fault.
I mean, the reality is you probably never see Diaz pitch for the Mets again.
You can't say
and
that.
that's all well and good because, listen, next man up.
You can't say that.
Next man up.
Well,
my problem is that you've ruined for me what is one of the great days of the year.
I've ruined it.
You did.
Yeah, I ruined it.
Listen, I had an office party going on today,
Right.
And we're eating prosciutto, and we got veal chops, and we got stuffed peppers, and we got nice imported Parmigiano Reggiano. And you're a moper.
Well, what do you want me to do? You
You're
want me to
a moper.
celebrate? You want me to walk around with a fake smile on
You
my face?
come in, you sit down, you watch Maryland blow a game to West Virginia. You talk a little smack about the good old days. You have some cured meat. You throw it around the room a little bit. You throw back some 1800, and you have a good day because that's what men and some selective women do. That's
Well,
all.
what about actually just letting your emotions out and being honest with yourself that today's a bad day?
Today's
You
a
can't do
great
that.
day. The tournament started today.
The tournament, while I'm watching West
Yeah.
Virginia, Maryland very closely, and I'm enjoying the beauty of the beginning of this tournament, it's not a great day, dude. It's a depressing day.
Why?
It stinks.
I woke up today. It makes it a great day. I told you before. You got to take advantage of the days, Evan. You woke up today. Think about life for a
I
moment.
woke up today, and the first thing I saw was your text message.
Just think about life for a moment.
Yeah.
your season's over. That sucks.
Season's not
You're now
over.
going to go 3 full years with Steve Cohen as the owner without a World Series appearance.
Maybe.
Meaning that the clock is officially ticking on his pledge to Met fans to win a World Series in the first 3 to 5 years. That's not going to happen now. But here's the good news. Pete Alonso still hasn't gotten a hit in the World Baseball Classic. And people are now questioning why Pete Alonso's even in the lineup.
Yeah.
I saw that today, too.
I
I saw somebody, no joke, and this is why social media sucks. I saw a guy this morning, like 4 o'clock this morning, blame Pete Alonso for some of the terrible tragedies our country has suffered.
Really?
Yes.
That's why only 10% of the
Yeah.
population is actually on social media, because they know it's the toilet bowl
Dude,
of
it's
the
like
world.
he got blamed for things that I never even thought of blaming people for. Yeah, like the plague. He got blamed for that.
Did he get blamed for Edwin Diaz's injury somehow?
He got blamed for things like, I was going to say it as I'm getting ready to say it. I can't even let those things come out of my mouth.
Really?
They're so disgusting. Yeah. Then people were replaying a Mark DeRosa interview where he apparently, when they played an exhibition game, maybe against the Angels, I could be wrong on that, before the WBC started.
Yep.
And Mark DeRosa said to Pete Alonso, I'm going to get you 3 at-bats in this game. And Pete goes, no, I'll get every at-bat this game. And he goes, that's an interesting take. Like, game doesn't even mean anything.
Right.
And then he said to Pete, I'm probably going to put you out in the 7th or 8th, bring somebody else in to play defense last couple innings, just to get everybody in the mix. He goes, no, I'm not coming off the field.
Right.
And DeRosa told the story of, it's strange, like, it's not like Pete to be so defiant like that. And the story goes that I guess Pete very badly wanted to be on the U18 America team, right? And he wasn't picked. And he's held a grudge about that his entire life now. So the fact that he obviously was selected to be on Team USA, you can't sit him. He refuses to come
Oh,
out
he
of
hasn't
game.
played every game. Paul Goldschmidt's been
No,
the
I'm
first
saying when
baseman.
he's been in,
Gotcha.
he don't want to come out.
Right.
Now, the problem is he hasn't gotten a hit.
No, he's been
So,
slumping.
It's been a little problem for him there.
Yes.
But you know what? Get that slump out of the way
As
now.
long as he doesn't get hurt. I mean,
That's right.
Honestly, I think every Met fan is thinking to themselves, you know what, Pete? If you just want to leave the WBC and come home, come back to St. Lucie, that's cool.
Yes,
that's
I agree.
all right.
So listen, we got lots to do. We're going to take all your calls on the Mets. I got to talk to Vinny here in a little bit, see how the suit's going for Big Mac. And it's just going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. Little Anthony's here today. Eric is here today. We're eating. We're drinking. We're watching basketball. We're talking about the Mets' demise. The New York Yankees are apparently the cheapest organization in baseball. We found out last night they charge their players for Wi-Fi
I know.
use.
I brought it up at 6 o'clock while you were in the bathroom, and Big Mac
Yeah.
actually defended it and said, no, this is smart. This
By
is
the way,
great.
I still don't believe the story, even though it's in SI.
Oh, it is true.
Because I can't believe that you're going to pay Aaron Judge $50 million a year, but then send him a bill for $9 for Wi-Fi.
Yeah, well, no, Aaron Judge doesn't need the bill because, as Aaron said, I think his sister has T-Mobile, so he's able to work around it.
Yeah.
And Brett Gardner used to tell Garrett Cole, you're the reason we have to pay for Wi-Fi because of that bloated contract you have.
I reached out to Booney about it today. I'm like, please tell me this isn't true.
Did he deny it?
I think it's true.
Of course it's true.
I think it might be
The
true.
New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds are the only teams in baseball that will charge their players
But
Wi-Fi
like,
on
you have a
planes.
private jet, right? A chartered jet that's all yours. You're paying these guys an obscene amount of money, and you're going to nickel dime them on what's the most expensive Wi-Fi you could possibly have on a plane going from one city to another one? Couple $100, which sounds like a lot. But even if it is, you're telling me that somebody with the Yankees is deducting $100 from Giancarlo Stanton's $35 million
And what's crazy
contract.
is the cost.
Come on.
The cost to have Wi-Fi for every flight for the entire season would be $40,000, which in baseball terms is nothing. Just pay the freaking bill so you don't get ripped on sports talk radio.
I'm still baffled by the decision if it's accurate
Doesn't
to do
it feel? No, it is accurate. Doesn't that feel like a Wilponian Met thing from 5 years ago?
Yeah, the only thing I can compare it to when I got to Philadelphia in '93, and I started covering the Eagles shortly after that. The Philadelphia Eagles gave every player, this is the NFL, every player got one of everything. Socks, shorts, cup, the whole thing, right? Undershirt to wear under your uniform. If at any point you needed a second one,
Right.
you got to buy them.
Right.
Now, you can imagine NFL players go through socks, like that, right? So you'd go to the equipment guy, go, yo, Billy, I need another pair of socks.
$12.99.
They would charge him. It was the craziest racket I've ever heard of.